This Maui story just gets weirder and weirder by the day. Yesterday it come to my attention, Fire and Fury, a book by Dr. Miles Stones. The story of the 2023 Maui fire and its implications for climate.
Yes, welcome back. This is what the Daily Wire recently put out. Very concerning. They say conspiracy theories believe what is going on is this woman and this. Now taking a look into some videos I'm seeing online, I want to react, share my thought. There is one where this man actually expressed himself pertaining to a book recently published.
A book by Dr. Miles Stones. The story of the 2023 Maui fire and its implications for climate change. I want to note that today is August 16th. It is 2:35 in the morning. Here's the description of the book. Note, right here. The book chronicles the events of August 8th through the 11th. Again, it's August 16th. This book is published and out for you to purchase right now. How? Why? I have some theories of this myself. I'm thinking, first of all, it's part of an agenda. If you look here, they're asking the question right there about the impacts of climate change from things like this. There's no way you can write a book that quick, have it published and out to the people. They're still counting bodies on that island. Either AI wrote this, or it's some fucking predictive programming, or I don't know what kind of fucking voodoo is going on here. But I don't trust it, and I don't like it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I'm curious.
Yes, just within the space of 1 week, people are able to produce a book and publish. Like he said, maybe AI did this because it is just unbelievable.
Okay, I gotta tell you guys, I am so frustrated with investors and realtors calling the families who lost their home, offering to buy their land. How dare you do that to our community right now? If you are a victim, Kalamai, sorry, had a little bit poor reception right there. If you are a victim and they are calling you, please get their name. People keep calling me, sorry. Get their business name so we can put them on blast. This is some pilau heva shit happening right now. I am so frustrated hearing since yesterday that multiple families that I know personally were reached out and offered money from investors and realtors. Shame on you.
If these allegations are true, then the investor doing this are pure devils. Look at the level at which people are suffering. Immediately, you are rushing with money. That makes me start to believe what I'm saying, though they're considering it like conspiracy theories. It is concerning. This is a time where they could have been struggling to help the suffering people affected by this. It is a time investors are coming out to buy their land at a cheaper price. This is sad. Sometimes when I see videos like this on TikTok, I don't even want to react to it because I always get this every single day, a conspiracy theory. Recently, the White House press secretary had this on CNN to say.
We're looking at this new video. I know you've been, the West Wing has been receiving regular reports from the ground from FEMA Administrator Deanna Criswell. At this moment, does the president believe that the administration is doing absolutely everything it can, or are there things that on the federal side he wants to add given the scale of this tragedy?
First of all, Phil, thank you for having me. I want to say we are praying for those who have lost so much, who have lost loved ones, their community, their household, and their businesses. We are incredibly thankful to the first responders and the really very brave firefighters who have been dealing with this fire from the moment it began. So I want to be very clear, and as you mentioned, you all heard directly from the president. He takes his job incredibly seriously, which is why he mobilized the federal government to make sure that we did everything that we can on the ground. You talked about the major disaster declaration. The president was able to approve that within hours of when the governor requested that, because that's how seriously he took this, and he is taking this. We have dozens of federal agencies and departments who are working hand in hand with our local partners and our local state officials to make sure that the people in Maui are getting what they need. And you heard the president talk about what the FEMA has been able to do. When you think about 50,000 meals, more than 50,000 meals being delivered, 75,000 liters of water, think about thousands of cots, thousands of blankets. All of these things are incredibly important. You see the Department of Transportation dealing with working closely with commercial airlines to get folks out. And so we are taking this incredibly seriously. The president has mentioned, you heard him publicly say, that the First Lady and himself are going to be going to Hawaii when we know they are not being disruptive. We see FEMA Search and Rescue. They're sifting through ashes, 5-mile radius of ashes. Right. And that's going to take some time. And you all are reporting more than 100 souls lost.
The press secretary is having a voice now to speak. They neglected this till date. The president haven't created time to visit. You saw Trump's reaction just a day after this. Impressive. After massive backlash on social media, they are suddenly realizing how the people are faring. You notice what happened in East Palestine. Up till date, Joe has not visited that place, because they realize they don't have anything there to benefit. Like, the people there cannot vote him, so he sees no need, to visit them, which is very wrong. If you are the president of a country, when a situation like this happens, you need to, condole with them. We have talked about this issue of Ukraine, where they're sending billions in Ukraine. Look at the situation. You're telling me you want to give $100 per home, and still telling me you are still to visit. It is totally insane. It is time for people to realize you cannot know the heart of a man unless you are faced with a situation like this. So it is left to you to see the truth on what is going on